Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will be discussing the benefits of fasting with natural aging and how do you actually have proper aging as you go through life, right? You want to support healthy aging, and fasting is definitely a tool. So if you're interested, definitely stick around. All right, just got to get it out of the way. Why does my eyes look like red or puffy? You know, was I crying? I wasn't doing any of that. I just got something. I'm under the weather right now. LA weather is terrible. It freaking hailed yesterday for some reason. In Los Angeles, it hailed. It blew my mind. But yeah, I'm sick right now, but it doesn't probably look like it, but my eyes are puffy because I've been sneezing all day. Cool. So forget about that. Let's go ahead and move on to the topic. The topic is, how does fasting help in supporting healthy aging? Right? That's the key thing here, because all of us want to age gracefully. You know, we don't want to have wrinkles. We don't want to look like a shriveled up prune. We don't want to have less muscle mass, falling, breaking legs, X, Y, Z, right? We don't want any of that stuff. And so fasting is definitely a tool to help you, because what you realize is when you are undergoing fasting, well, before that, let's understand what fasting is. What is fasting? Fasting is the ability for you to refrain from whatever substance, content, consumption for limited periods of time, so that way you can sort of reset yourself, right? In the context of this fasting, we're talking about metabolism. What are you putting inside your mouth? We want to refrain from that. And to support healthy aging, right? So if you want to make this a practice, one of your things that you do every single day, then we want to make sure we do it on a consistent basis. So you can choose whatever schedule you like. I've made tons of videos. Maybe I'll put up one right here that will allow you to see exactly, you know, the different types you can actually pursue. One, I like to keep very, very simple. I pursue something called 16-8 or 18-6, time restricted eating, intermittent fasting. There's a lot of terminology and verbiages out there to help you understand this concept, but let's keep it very, very simple, right? I don't eat 2 hours before bed. I eat at 12 or 2 p.m. the next day, and then I stop eating 2 hours before bed. Pretty damn simple. Again, I'm gonna say it. Don't eat 2 hours before bed. Wake up, don't eat anything, drink water, whatever, but nothing that will stimulate your sugars or insulin or your metabolism. Then you start eating at 12 o'clock, that would be your 16-8, or you eat at 2 p.m., which would be your 18-6. So I'm leveraging my sleep time to incorporate that fasting modality as well. Now, what happens when I do this? When I do not eat for that extended period of time, our body naturally has a cyclical rhythm that, you know, anticipates you putting food inside your body. If you're eating the traditional breakfast, lunch, and dinner, what's happening? You're literally putting food all day inside your body. And when it's doing that, your body's always working. Your GI system, your gastroenteric nervous system is always being flooded with work. As a result of that, it becomes less efficient, because sometimes you need your body to not process any foods so that I can actually use the foods that you've been giving it to do what it needs to do. Think about it. When you eat a large meal and a lot of it is not even like nutritional, what happens? You end up going to the bathroom and you purge it all out, right? What's the point of all that? Like, you're consuming it because with your eyes you want to eat it, but in reality your GI system doesn't need any of that food. So when you deprive yourself of food, you actually go through this beautiful process of autophagy. Autophagy, A-U-T-O-P-H-A-G-Y. This is a pretty powerful concept that once I figured out, I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing, right? Because I like the idea of regeneration. I like the idea that, okay, as you are a child to an adult, you know, you are constantly regenerating. Whenever you get hurt or sick or injured, you just bounce right back up. But as you get older, you slow down. And that's a question I had for a very, very long time. Like, why does this happen? And that led me down to alpha, and for me to figure out, okay, what is aging? What are diseases? How does the human body evolve through time? And as a result, I figured out that, okay, if I want to push my body to 150 years old, okay, I'm not, you know, I didn't stutter, 150 years old. Right now I am 35, so my goal is to get to $150. For me to get to that state, I need to preserve a certain state of myself so I can go through time without feeling the effects of aging on my body. And so this is something that's probably going to be a paid course or something, because I realized that me giving this away wouldn't really benefit you because you wouldn't take it seriously. Like, all these videos, there's hundreds of videos that I've posted. I'm curious to know how many of you actually took advantage of it. When it's free, we never really value it, but when it's priced, then we actually consciously want to take advantage of it. So if you are interested in the course of aging, how to actually reverse age, how to actually prevent aging, or in general slow it down, definitely hit me up in the comments letting me know you're interested so I can make a wait list to actually build out this course for each and every one of you that are interested or want to join me as I go to 150 years old. Cool. Now, back to the topic at hand. When you are fasting, since you're slowing down your metabolism, you're allowing your body to undergo autophagy, which is what? Spring cleaning, rejuvenation, regeneration, just in general, using all the stuff efficiently within your body compared to letting things just hang around and spoil. One of the big things is as we're eating all these ultra processed foods all day long, we're actually eating a lot of carcinogens. We're eating a lot of chemicals, toxic chemicals, and our immune system is chronically fatigued. It's constantly working. We have low-grade inflammation all day long. As a result, we see aging happen much faster, right? So we know the typical example of what an old person looks like. You know, their skin is shriveled up, their mobility is very limited, their cognition is decreasing. These are those tendencies that we've now sort of related to old people. But in reality, that does not have to be the case. There are always outliers that you can meet that are just like, whoa, you're 70 years old, whoa, you're 80 years old. And then you see your grandma or grandpa and just like, why do you look like that? So these are the choices that these individuals have made through time. We can't obviously go back in time and then tell them otherwise. And then also for them at that point, 67 years old, they look like that. It will be a Herculean effort to reverse that condition. I'm not saying it can't be done. It's just that they'll need a world-class team always on their bedside to make sure every single thing that they're doing has been engineered for them to optimize themselves, which I don't know. If you pay me enough, I will help you, but in reality, you're gonna have to pay me like 6 figures just to maintain that or to help you reverse age, because it takes too much of my cognitive bandwidth to actually help process that. Or I need a team of like 12 people to actually watch every aspect of your life. We'll obviously have the main movement, metabolism, mindset, but then they break down into, okay, who's gonna manage your movement? Who's gonna manage your metabolism? Who's gonna manage your mindset? And within that, okay, who's gonna be managing all of those people to make sure you're actually reverse aging as well? Very, very complicated, but it's very doable. But again, keep it very simple, fast, simple, very simple. And as you're fasting, you choose a schedule that you like. Maybe experiment with it in the beginning, try the different fasting methods, find one that really works for you, leverage it, undergo autophagy, reverse age slowly, and enjoy life. Right, that's the goal, and hopefully you enjoyed that. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Give me a big ass thumbs up. If you did not like it, give me a thumbs down. Let me know why you did not like it. If there's anything that you do want to see, let me know in the comments below so I can actually think about that and make those videos for you in the future. Other than that, I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you are doing well. Welcome or hello from really cloudy Los Angeles. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.